us again.
In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at evening.
So here we go. 14th day of the month at evening. The 14th day at evening. So this is the new teaching that we've heard last year. They're saying it's the 15th day. Now let me tell you what they're teaching in the era that they're leading people in right now. They're saying this is saying the first month on the 14th day of the month at evening time. See, when you do that, you go to the 15th. When he say do this on the 14th, this is the era. They don't have the Ruach to show them this. And so they're saying, and it makes no sense what they're saying, get your lamb on the 14th, I mean on the 10th, and then on the 14th at evening, which would be the 15th day, that's when you kill and eat. And that's not what he's saying.
You shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at evening.
Until the 21st day of the month at evening.
For 7 days no leaven shall be found in your houses, since whoever eats what is leavened, that same person shall be cut off from the congregation of Yahusha.
So he's telling us once again, 7 days, no leaven shall be found in your homes.
Whether he is a stranger or a native of the land, you shall eat nothing leavened in all your dwellings. You shall eat unleavened bread.
So you shall eat. You think the Most High mean this for us today? You shall eat nothing leavened in all your dwellings. See, we're dead now. We're dead now. Now we're dead. What do you mean we're dead? This will go against us. You shall eat nothing leavened in all your dwelling, no matter where you dwell. We're in the land of captivity. We should be trying to remove the leaven from our house because he commanded us not to do this.
Then Moshe called for all the leaders of Yahusha and said to them, pick out and take lambs for yourselves, according to your families, and kill the Pesach lamb.
Here it is. So Moshe told the leaders of Yahusha, pick out a lamb for yourselves, according to your family, and kill it. Pick it out and take it to Louis. No, kill it. You kill it. You.
And you shall take a bunch of hyssop, dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the 2 doorposts with the blood that is in the basin. And none of you shall go out of the door of his house until morning. For Yahuah will pass through to strike the Egyptians. And when he sees the blood on the lintel and on the 2 doorposts, Yahuah will pass over the door and not allow the destroyer to come into your houses to strike you.
So we know the protection here coming from the blood being over the doorpost. And this is where they get the blood of JC saves us.
And you shall observe this thing as an ordinance for you and your sons forever.
And you shall observe. You shall. This is a commandment. You shall observe this thing as an ordinance for you and your sons forever. Wait a minute, Abba. We're living in we're New Testament. How do I say this? We're New Testament people. We can't observe this forever. Yahusha was our past Pesach lamb. We don't need to kill lambs anymore, and we don't need to do this. He was the ultimate.
It will come to pass when you come to the land which Yahuah will give you, just as he promised, that you shall keep your service.
So, family, verse 25 is vital to all of us. Because remember, they're in the wilderness getting commands how to operate in the kingdom, in the land. It will come to pass when you come to the land which Yahuah will give you, just as he's promised. You shall keep this service, not change it. Somebody changed it. Who changed the word of the Most High? And when they change it, we don't even blink. We don't even know it. We don't even catch it. Because we don't know Torah. When you don't know Torah, you're going to be lost. This is what we have to proclaim to people.
It's not a service anymore. It's just.
It's not a service.
You
no.
just claim it.
Yeah.
Claim it and receive it.
They changed.
It's not a service.
It's
anymore.
not a service.
Going out, picking the right one, doing everything you have to do.
Yeah.
And then slaughtering the way and then putting it. That's a service.
That's a service.
Now it's just like we're supposed to get the same benefit without the work.
I know.
That's not how it
And they, the same ones will get on someone for not joining their group and say, well, you're not in the body and you don't have any works. Look at the things we're doing. We're building a church over here and a church over there. What are you doing? We're going out in the streets and teaching and preaching. Where are your works? They're doing all these things in vain.
Yeah.
Working in vain is the word the Most High gave me. What verse?
26.
All right.
And it shall be when your children say to you, what do you mean by this service?
What do you mean by this service?
It's supposed to have meaning.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be something that you see.
Yes. And what we see the people doing today, it should fit this verse. It should fit these scriptures like a hand in a glove. And it don't. We see them with a lamb on the Passover. Look through the videos today. They're going to be putting them up. They're going to be cutting this thing all up. They're going to cook it in the ovens in their homes. They're going to boil it. He told us don't do these things. What are they doing? It's they done took this day and made it their day. They're trying to steal from the Father and do it a different way, and this stuff equals death.
I wish that there was a scripture that said, or a prophecy that said, it is written that when the children see these things, they ask, what is this and what is the reason? But I prophesy to you in the days of old are coming, that the wise will look upon the practices and say, what is this that you are doing?
Yeah, of course.
Because if they really saw what we're doing, they ask the same question. Is this foreign?
It will be foreign to them.
What do you mean by this? What's going on?
But see, Yahusha,
$500 a plate.
I know, that's foreign. $500 a plate. See, Yahusha, our Passover, that's not foreign to our people. They're click to it. They understand it.
That you shall say, it is the facade offering of Yahuah, who passed over the houses of the children of Yasharel in Israel, when he struck the Egyptians and delivered our household.
This is about deliverance. This is about remembering how he delivered us. Y'all see what this...
So the people bowed their heads and worshipped. Then the children of Yasharel went away and did so, just as Yahuah had commanded Moshe and Aaron. So they did.
So the question came out. My son tried to get me to go ahead of myself, but I can't do that. The question came out. I know you didn't mean to. The question, it comes forth. You know, we supposed, did they eat Yahusha? Were you supposed to eat it? And did they burn him with fire? Then my son started to speak, and what he started to say, well, they did tell us we was eating his body and drinking his blood. This is what they did. They told us, you got it?
Whenever there's an offering, if he command you specifically, do not drink the blood.
Don't drink the blood. Yeah, don't
eat.
eat blood. We're commanded not to eat blood. But all of a sudden, someone changed this, and they came up with the bread represents his body. When they start talking about body, run. Anyone talking about the body, get in the body, run. Tell them, I got a body. See ya. Get in his body. Get in the body. Run from these people. That's Christianity. How many times our pastor made the body of Christ? Darn.
I need my body.
These people, I need my body.
Everyone get up
and hold him around and he get in the middle. I need my body. Ritual. What else we do? Communion. Communion. In the communion, according to Shaul, it's supposed to be so kadosh, and you know, you're supposed to take this thing. If you take it and you got some type of iniquity in you, then it can kill you.
We will confess our iniquities before we did.
Before we take communion, we had to confess our iniquity. The whole church would do it. Paul said, don't take the communion if you're hungry. You're hungry, stay at home and eat.
Now I know that church, they use grape juice. Do some churches actually use wine?
Yes, many churches use wine. Many of them, they use the actual wine. I've talked to ministers that use wine. And a lot of the Roman Catholic, a lot of them will use the real wine. But here it's supposed to represent his body, the bread, and the wine represents his blood shedded for us. Y'all see what we partook of, and we ate. This is a symbol, a liken unto us eating humans. We were like cannibals. This is the symbolic for cannibalism. Are you serious?
You have the evil, wicked people really doing it, and then you have the masses doing it unknowingly.
Yes. The body of Christ. The body of Christ. This one never commanded anything like this, and none of our forefathers did this.
It's basically ritualizing something we're not supposed to do.
Exactly.
He told us not to drink blood.
Exactly.
We're ritualizing it.
We're ritualizing the drinking of blood. These pastors getting up in these pulpits talking about this is the blood of Christ. Drink this blood. Listen what they're saying. Although some of them is grape juice, they're saying drink this blood.
It's a blood ritual.
It's a blood ritual. It's like saying bless you. Same thing. Blood ritual. These people are blood suckers. They're after blood.
And it doesn't literally have to be blood because they work in metaphors and
Yeah,
symbols.
that's correct.
As
They
long as
could
people
have.
are following them. They still get their kicks off of it.
Yes. And when they put it in the Bible in red, this do in remembrance of me. See, we're about to see this morning. We're going to see what Yahusha said when he said what he came to do. And what he came to do, it wasn't to do this. It goes against this. But this is what they're doing. Look at this. Look at this. Here's your Roman Catholic Church giving out communions. All of your evangelical churches giving out communions. Your Hebrew Israelite camps giving out communion. Still doing it. Why is it? How is it? I told you, they're having nights with no vision. And the Ruach has left. The Ruach is not with them. The Ruach may have been with them, but the moment they start doing something outside, working for Edom or anything else, the Ruach, she's gone now. They cleave to Shaul. You see why they cleave to Shaul? Shaul is their go-to person. Who else doing it? These Christians that say they know the truth, they keep the commandments, they are doing it. But this is where it came from. The bread and the wine become the body, blood, soul, and divinity of JSUS, according to the Catholic doctrine. Did I not tell you all? How many times, how many videos I've said it before? Our people are doing nothing but following Christianity. It's Christianity. The camp is nothing but Christianity on steroids. That's all it is. And they're still following the same Roman Catholic Church that they teach against. They're still following it. This is their doctrine. They the one put it in red that Yahusha said that. They will be guilty as charged. Okay? You're almost done. This is Deuteronomy 16, 1 through 8. I'm sorry, I should have got you ready. All right. Yeah. This is, of course, in Deuteronomy. And we see they already got this. That was the initial when they were in Mitzrayim. Here they're in the wilderness. And being told how to do this in the land. All right, let's go.
Observe the first month and keep the Passat to Yahuah.
Observe the first month and keep the Passat to Yahuah.
Your Elohim. For in the first month, Yahuah your Elohim brought you out of Egypt by night.
So the first month, be on high alert. We will come out in the first month, no other month. This is almost guaranteed. There is a chance we could